Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's MTG box analysis will focus on the opening of a March of the Machine Aftermath Collector Booster box that took place on April 14th, 2024. Let's initiate the analysis by delving into the box's contents. Using this graph, we can see the set highlighted in gray, with the observed non-foils in green and the observed foils in orange. Collector booster packs only contain extended art cards in non-foil, and in today's box we saw 7 of them. Now, regarding the foils, only rares and mythics from the main set are included with a consistent pull rate of 1 per pack. The assortment of showcase, retroframe, extended art, and halo foils will vary depending upon the box. Today's box yielded 18 showcase cards, 2 retro frames, 5 extended art cards, and 4 halo foils. And each pack consistently contains 1 uncommon and 1 rare or mythic etch foil, amounting to a total of 24 per box. Next, let's move into the coverage of the set. In the non-foil space, we saw 7 of the 35 extended art cards, which gave us 20% coverage of the cards available. In the foil space, we saw 61 unique cards, which gave us 36% coverage of all of the foils, excluding halo foils. Pivoting the coverage by rarity, in today's box we saw 6 non-foil rares, which gave us 24% coverage, and a single foil mythic for 10% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 55% of the uncommons, along with 36 foil rares for 30% coverage, and 5 foil mythics for 10% coverage. Before getting into the value of today's collector booster box, let's take a look at the current value of the Aftermath set. In collector booster boxes, you can see up to 21 cards valued over $10, including 9 halo foils, 3 extended art cards, 3 etched foils, 1 showcase, and 2 retro frames, as well as 3 cards from the main set. There's also 11 cards valued between $5 and $10 up for grabs, and 65 cards in the $1 to $5 range. The other 116 cards are currently valued under $1. Now let's recap the actual observed value in today's box. We ended up seeing 3 cards valued over $10. We saw the foil standard frame Calyx Guided by Fate valued at $12.36, the etched foil Calyx valued at $12.73, and the etched foil Nissa Resurgent Animus valued at $23.93. We didn't see any cards in the $5 to $10 range, but we did pick up 15 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 54 cards in the box are currently valued under $1. So how did this box perform? Well, the market price for this box as of April 7th is $88.97. The Aftermath Collector Booster box contains 12 packs, each with 6 cards, allowing you to see 72 total cards. The 12 tokens that we pulled are valued at $2.43. The 24 uncommons are currently valued at $6.60. The 42 rares that we saw are valued at $37.78, and finally, the 6 mythics are valued at $57.83. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $104.64 in card market value, which is a gain of $15.67 over the current market price for the box, and means that this box returned 118% of the market price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 15 cards valued over $2 in this box and have a current combined value of only $83.62, which means that those 15 cards only represent 94% of the market price for the box. Now let's compare the 3 boxes side by side. First up, let's take a look at the rarity distribution. As you can see by this chart, each box contains exactly 24 uncommons. This is because there are 2 dedicated slots for uncommons per pack, and with 12 packs per box, you're always going to see 24. Now, the rares and mythics, we saw 2 boxes that contain 8 mythics and 40 rares, and today's box had 6 mythics and 42 rares. Next, let's take a look at the value of all of the boxes while breaking down the biggest hits between the boxes. The 3 boxes have a combined market value of $266.91 sealed. Now, in these boxes, we saw a total of 9 cards valued over $10. Box 1 contained 2 Calyx and 1 Nissa. Box 2 contained 2 Karns and 1 Nissa. And today's box again contained 2 Calyx and a single Nissa. Only the first box contained any cards valued between $5 and $10, and all 3 boxes combined had 19 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 156 cards, not including tokens, were valued under $1. Finally, let's conclude with a breakdown of the value for the 3 boxes. Again, the tokens come from the March of the Machine set, and they are plentiful and therefore contain very little value. The uncommons are kind of the same way. Yeah, they're Aftermath exclusive, but there are a ton of these in circulation and no real breakout hits, thus they are all very low value. The set contains some reasonable rares, and thus there is some value in this category. Box 1 had the best showing with $49.97 in total rare value, followed by Box 2 with $44.83, and finally today's box was the weakest at $37.78. This set really is all about the mythics, specifically Karn, Calyx, and Nissa. Box 2 won this battle with $65.78 in total value, followed by Box 1 with $61.35, and today's box with $57.83. These are all within $8, despite today's box having 2 less mythics than the other boxes. Okay, total value. All of them were valued over $100 in card market value, which is great because that's higher than the market price for the box. Box 2 ended up yielding the highest return by 24 cents over Box 1. As for the cards valued over $2, the best box ended up being Box 2 because of the Nissa that we pulled in that box. The Retro Frame Foil was the most valuable card in all 3 boxes. That gave that box a return of over 111% of the market price. Are these boxes reasonable at $88.97? Sure. The set is small, and there's a good likelihood that you are going to pull a Nissa, a Calyx, Karn, or some combination of all 3, or perhaps even all 3. And if you want those cards, why not pick up a box and crack some packs and add them to your decks? Thank you so much for watching this series on March of the Machine Aftermath. Until next time, do something amazing. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people. All by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.